Hi, my name's James, and I'm have this 2018 Chevy Bolt Premiere that I bought in October, and my online friends call me Knox, and this is my box, Knox's box, and we're gonna go on a drive from around the Ogden area to about St. George, Utah. So this is going to be our first road trip, and I'm kind of nervous. I'm using a better route planner with an OBD2 connector, and I'm kind of using that as kind of my security blanket, if you will, to show me where my state of charge needs to be before we hit the next leg. And my online mentor Eric from News Coolum, he doesn't know that, but I really appreciate and respect the things he says, and so I am going to try to do like he says. I'm going to just charge where I need to charge and make sure I have enough to get to my next destination. However, I'm still going to use a better route planner as a security blanket, so when I meet those milestones, I'll know if I have enough state of charge to get it to my next leg. So I'm not 100% charging every single stop. That'll take forever in my Bolt. So what I'm looking for in this video is for people to give me a critique, what I could have done better, what I did okay, and I'm not here to really teach any. I have nothing to teach. I'm a newbie. I'm Knox the noob, and so I really look forward to people's input. And I know Kyle from Out of Spec, the first thing he'd tell me up for going on a trip is not use a Chevy Bolt. But this is what I got. This is what I can afford. I can't afford a Tesla. So I hope this is an enjoyable video to watch. Um, I'm going to try to do it in this kind of the style of Eric from News Coolum. You know, talk at each plug charging place, and document my charging experience. I've only DC fast charged one other time, so this is going to be interesting. So um, we'll see how it goes. And again, this is my 2018 Chevy Bolt. We haven't even put 10,000 miles on it. My wife and I, we live up near the Ogden area, and we carpool together down to Salt Lake every day, so about 33 miles one way. And it's a perfect car for that. It's just perfect. But it's not so perfect for road trips. I know, Kyle. But this is what I got. So come along and for the ride with us, and help me learn something. Thanks. This is my level 2 charging setup. I originally got, I forget what the NEMA is called on this one, because I thought I'd be using my dryer plug. But we had an old hot tub outlet. I probably could have, hindsight, going up to higher amperage, but I put this plug on it. And Tom from Out of Spec, Tom from Inside EV and State of Charge, you know, I make sure my cable is tucked away as he suggests, and I printed that up on my 3D printer. It's nothing fancy, but it keeps the pins clean, Tom. And there we go. And we're charging. This is our better route planning route from the Ogden area, our home, to St. George, Utah. You can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 charging points before we hit our destination. And you can see here that our first one is in Santa Quin. Now I'm worried about that one in Santa Quin because that doesn't show up on charge plug share. So we'll probably stop in Spanish Fork first, because there's one in Spanish Fork, Electrify America. And then we'll make sure that we have at least 69% state of charge when we hit Santa Quin. Enough to make sure we have 69% when we hit Santa Quin before we try Scipio to get to Scipio. If we're not at least 69% charge, we'll stop in Santa Quin and try to find that charger. We'll probably stop and try to find that charger anyway. I want to see if it exists. See how accurate this Better Route Planner is. And Scipio, that's our long stay. We'll be there till we get 87% from 30. Excuse me. And then Beaver, Electrify America again. We should arrive with 30% stated charge, and we go up to 65. And then Cedar City, and then we'll go to Electrify America in Washington City. It at 30% charge. We may or may not stop at that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4 charges. What it's mapping out for us, and that 5th one in Washington, just in case, maybe if we need more to get to our final destination there. All right. See you soon. Okay, we're leaving our daughter's house now, and we're getting ready to head on the road, and our first stop will be in Spanish Fork. It says Santaquin, but like I was saying earlier, I'm not confident that Santaquin charger even exists. It's not in PlugShare. All right, here we go. Let me turn it back up. With his fox.
Wearing socks.
Wearing socks. And Crocs.
Rolling down the blocks.
Are you wearing your Crocs?
Yeah.
Definitely wearing Crocs.
Comfortable. I never thought they would be, but these are.
Are those the fuzzy ones?
Yeah.
Oh, what fuzzy ones? Okay, we're here at Electrify America in Spanish Fork, and we did it through the app, and it's already saying charger error. So, but we'll see what happens. So we're charging at 21 kilowatts an hour because we're only about 50%. But we need to figure out how many miles we need to go to Scipio. So we'll see how it happens. Well, Kyle might go to Starbucks, but I have to go to Black Rifle. Black Rifle Coffee. We won't get a coffee, but we got to support Black Rifle. Knox with his fox. Look, look. Here we are in Santa Quinn, and a better route planner told us to come here, and we would have been screwed because I don't see a charger. It's not on PlugShare or anything else, but a better route planner says there's one here, but I can't find it. And if anybody else knows the Santa Quinn area and knows about a level 2, CCS charger here in Santa Quinn, feel free to put something in the comments because I have no idea where it's at, if it exists. Okay, we're at Scipio now, and we were getting 40 kilowatts for a minute. I don't know if you can see it. 60 minutes left. We're at 38 kilowatts. I don't know if you can see that. Well, it's the fastest I've ever seen it charge. What? It stopped on us. I pushed a button on it somehow, and I think I shut it off. good session. It got up to 42 kilowatts, and we're all done now. We got up to 75. We're heading to Cedar City now. We should be plenty, and we'll be on the road here, and it's a nice stop here in Beaver. They have this truck stop right across the street, and we were able to go there and do some shopping, get some snacks, and then we'll be back on the road. You can see we're at 46, 45 kilowatts. But the app says start charging. We've already started charging on the Android Auto, so something's a little confused. But we're charging okay. So we just need to get us enough to get to St. George. We probably have close to enough now, but we'll We'll kind of probably go a little bit over to give us some buffer. There's one, the Black Ridge, we need to go up over, and then it's downhill. It'll be interesting to see on the way back. We'll have to, because everything's going to be uphill from then. So charging at Cedar City. Morning, this is our trip summary. Last night we got into town into St. George about 7:30 last night. We had dinner and then we came home to in-laws home, and then we went to bed. So I forgot to make a ending of our trip yesterday. But from Cedar City to here, we ended up in the average of 3.5, which is about the highest I've ever got, even when I first got the car before it got cold. So that's good. The trip summary, all in all, though, I guess driving sucks, climate sucked, terrain was okay. There's a lot of ups and downs. You can see we used 125 kilowatt hours of battery. Let me get over here. No conditioning, 94% of it was for car, and it looks like 6% was for climate settings, and we used a total, like I say, a total of 125 kilowatts, 25.2 kilowatts hours, and drove 352. I'm going to charge it up to top this morning. Going home is, I'd say, about 90% uphill from St. George area up to Ogden, Utah. So a lot of it's going to be climbing, so I'm going to top off a little more. But all in all, the Bolt was a champ. We threw away the better route planner after the first stop, because the second stop it showed Santa Quinn with the charge point, and there was no charge point in Santa Quinn, and I wasn't going to get stranded. So we just kind of threw it away, and what we did is, like Eric from News Coolum said, he said find your next point of destination where you know there's a charger, fill up until you can get to that one, and get going and get off. And that's what we did. The stretches were kind of long, and I kind of overestimated on purpose. So we go like from Scipio to Beaver, we went up to 89% of charge, and then we made it there with like more than 20%, I think. And then from Beaver to Cedar, I overestimated again. I went to 75% state of charge, and we again made it with like 30%. But again, that's all downhill. And then you can see right now from Cedar, I was at 75 state of charge, and we made it down here with about 50. It was all downhill. We only used like 25%. It was amazing. Bolt did great, and that's what we're going to do from now on. We're going to try to remember the hills and stuff, take those into consideration, and we're just going to use Google Maps to mileage estimate and then charge to that point. Better route planner is, well, from our experience, it sucked. It just sucked. It was not helpful at all. All right, we'll keep you guys posted on the way back home.